Hello Aquarius, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your April Tarot forecast. I'm going to take a look at your situations in love life, whoever you have on your mind, whoever you're dealing with, then your career and workspace, and finally we'll get you some guidance from the universe on how to best utilize the energies of the upcoming months. Welcome to my channel, welcome if you're new, if you're coming back. I appreciate you all guys, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you enjoyed this video, enjoy what I'm doing, don't forget to hit the like button, to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and share this video with others. This helps me circulate this with more people. And this is a collective reading, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It could be a phrase, a paragraph, a thought, an idea that would just stick with you, and that means that you are drawn here to hear that message. If this is not your story, then feel free to check out readings for your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I'm gonna start with an Oracle card to see what's the focus, what's the buzz for Aquarius in April, and then also at the end I'm gonna get some messages from your person with my Hermit Tarot cards. Let's see what we have for Aquarius. I love this deck, it's so beautiful. It's called The Whispers of the Ocean. April is going to be an interesting month astrologically, so I'll probably do a few readings on my channel that are going to be specific to those events. So, subscribe to my channel. We have Dive into New Depths. Wow, number 2. There is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you're feeling about your current situation. Yeah. We're not usually used to, I'm getting a lot of messages around like follow your heart, dive deeper into your feelings. And I understand that for me, it's like, I'm not even surprised that I see it a lot in different readings. But it's kind of obvious, like that's what I would be saying to pretty much anyone, right? But I know that it's also true that a lot of us aren't used to that. It's not our daily practice. It's not something that is our habit to just do it. So, in my private sessions with clients, I usually give them some examples, or if we're talking about specific situation, then I can get into more of, bring it to their context. But right on top of my mind as I'm saying it for you Aquarius is that the main message is don't judge the situation or people in that situation too quickly, either in a good way or in a bad way. Give it some time. If you're not sure, that's okay. Don't panic, don't be afraid of that. Give yourself and the situation some time. And try to almost like smell it, like sense it, touch it, with your senses. How does it feel? What kind of emotions is it creating in your body, right? And start from there. Maybe if it plays a big part in your life, do some journaling on that topic. Maybe there will be some insights during the day that will just get to you. And it's important to write them down so that in a few days, for example, you can look through your notes and this will build a picture. And of course, if you're seeing any dreams connected to that or just seeing dreams during this time, please write them down. Because they could be a metaphorical way for your subconscious and your higher power to deliver some message to help you out with that. And yes, another important part, if you are struggling with figuring this out by yourself, remember that you have your higher power, you have your guardian angels, and you can ask for help. You can ask to help you figure this out, to give you a sign, to give you some sort of answer you're looking for. You are to ask though, so don't forget to be doing that. Okay, let's see what we have as tarot for you, Aquarius. Whoa. Whoa, interesting. 3 cards, look at them. I can guarantee you they, you know, that's how I shuffled the cards. They were not there just next to each other, but look at the color. It's black and purple, like dark purple. So it's crown chakra, but it's almost like crown chakra under the cover of the night. I was just talking about the dreams. You have 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and the Star. Yeah, it's definitely going to be connected with the night time of when you will get those revelations. Yeah, let me get the rest of the cards and I'll comment some more. We have Knight of Swords, the Magician, the Moon, so that's for your workspace, and the advice is the Chariot, 4 of Swords, and the Hangman. Quite a few major arcanas here. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's definitely some sort of divine intervention, and that's why the advice I just gave you about asking for advice, for help, you know, from your higher power, that's very relevant because they're there for you. They'll probably be trying to help you anyway, but it will work a lot better if you have that sort of dialogue, that conversation, or at least if you do a prayer meditation on the topic. So zodiac signs that I'm seeing, we have the Star, which is you, Aquarius. We have the Magician, which is Gemini, Virgo. So the signs I'm saying, you could be dealing with one of those. Cancer, more Cancer, and Pisces. Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, and Gemini and Virgo. A lot of macrocosmic powers kind of adding their energies to your situation. So for your love life, you have an ability to, like, this is basically the goal. This is where you're starting from. You have an ability to drop these burdens that are not helping you to see the beauty in you, and you can transform over the course of the months to this beautiful self. And this is you, right? This is the Aquarius energy at its best, right? The beautiful, magical you, and gender doesn't matter really in this case. I mean, I think the main power in all of these cards having a woman in them is that this is kind of like a storyline, right? It's supposed to be like the same character in different situations. But yeah, that's the goal, so that you can realize your potential and you can see for yourself and you can show others your light, your talents, your beauty, right? See how bright everything is around her. In this deck, it's especially prominent because usually a lot of decks have a star card where the star is somewhere in the sky and the person is down, you know, on earth somewhere. And here you are the star, right? You can actually see that in the card. You are shining, right? The light that people see is actually you. That's where you're supposed to get. That's where the universe wants you to be, right? And you can definitely do that. One of the ways you can do it, and the way you should do it, is through your relationship. And now we have also several scenarios because this is a collective reading. One of them is going to be you standing up to yourself and being able to listen to your heart in, you know, how to move forward. You remember about that extra depth and tuning in. See, she's got a blindfold here. So you're supposed to really go into your feels. There's also this electricity here, right? So there's some magic happening. She almost levitates. You won't be able to see just with logic, just with your right hemisphere of the brain. It needs your sixth sense, is almost like seventh sense, to be able to see what is really going on and how you can deal with this burden, right? Could be connected with this person, could be for some of you. Some of you, it's just a general sort of pain and burdens from, you know, past experiences with people who haven't treated you right. And this keeps your vision kind of muddy and unclear when it comes to the way you see yourself in a relationship and the way you see another person, the way you interact, right? So you can actually uncover a lot of those patterns and see. And for some of you, I'm getting that the situation is actually very good, but it's just you don't even know how good it is, you know, how much your person appreciates you because you're not seeing certain things. Let's put it that way, right? You're looking at it very much from the surface. And then remember, there's also the difference of love languages between people. So the way they express their love for you could be different from yours, and that could also be the reason you don't recognize it fully. For others of you, you will notice that there are some toxic patterns between you two. And it doesn't mean that the person is terrible and, you know, you should break up. No, it's more about, like, we all have our moments and our shadow side, right? It's more about recognizing those, because regardless of whether the person is aware of it or not, if they, you know, trying to take advantage of you, or that's just the way they are and they're doing the best they can, regardless of that, you don't deserve to be in that energy, to be in that dynamic, right? And it's part of your work to get into that star mode where you could shine, you know, for yourself and for others in this world with your talents, with your gifts, with your beauty. If you keep staying in unhealthy dynamic and unhealthy patterns, it will always be like dragging you back down from that sky. It will always be dimming your light. It will be draining your energy. So there is a big opportunity here to dig deeper. For your career space, we have Knight of Swords, the Magician, and the Moon. Yeah, so time has come to kind of face the music, see for yourself what is and isn't working in your career, and take matter into your own hands. And yeah, this is actually two major arcana, so you will definitely have the universe working together with you on this one. It's going to be a collaboration, but the initiation of that process, in order to get that collaboration and to get support from the universe, in the initial action is coming from you, Aquarius. So you are supposed to get into, and this is actually also your energy, the air energy, supposed to get clarity for yourself. What do you want and where you are right now, right? To be honest about it with yourself and with whoever else needs to be part of it, right? And that's when you will actually show your commitment to this journey, because I'm getting here that it's not going to be a jolly smooth ride. You know, there will be obstacles, there will be trials. You'll need patience and willpower, and you need to take this kind of initial steps to understanding that and to affirming that you understand that you still want to be on the journey, and to understanding what the journey is going to be, right? That's your kind of initial commitment from your side. It's almost like, you know, when two parties are signing the contract and each of them is kind of given some warranty that, you know, I'm actually going to do my part in this. And you're supposed to take a step and do that from your side. And then the universe will jump in and it will show you help and how to make that happen. At least, you know, it will show you the next step. And also will get you some additional information that you don't have right now that you will need in order to reach that success. And last but not least, this is getting a bit long, sorry guys. The Chariot, Four of Swords, and the Hangman. It's very interesting because actually the Chariot is quite the opposite from these two energies. But you know what, again, I'm getting here that there should always be a balance between movement forward and having time and making time to rest and to recharge, to recuperate from, you know, all of those trials and analysis and deep dives into your subconscious and into your emotions, right? So just don't forget about the general kind of self-care, self-hygiene, those things for like mindfulness techniques, things that will help you to get the right work-life balance and will help you take care of yourself, regardless of what's going on in your life. Let me get you some messages from your person to finish off. Okay. We have, this love scares me. I'm coming, trust. Your family won't like me, and then no. No, your family won't like me. Yeah, so there's definitely some fear from your person, coming from your person, right? And you'll probably, when you go into that deeper analysis, you will probably sense that, and you will see that they are being cautious, or that sometimes they could be closed off and reserved. But I'm coming trust, in this case I'm getting that this is meant to be more of a kind of mentally, right? That this person is doing some work to get mentally into the space where this love doesn't scare them anymore, where they're not afraid that your family won't like them and things like that. And you know, I'm sure the list can go on, right? So they're working on it, they're doing some work, and just know that they want this very much. And that's part of the reason why they are scared, because they feel so strongly about it and they want this to work out. Okay, I hope this has been useful to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings very soon.